Hello everyone. Hello, hello. No, it was not to you, Nepu. I was talking to Zata. I wasn't, you did nothing wrong. I would not ban you, Nepu, don't worry. Hello, Zata. Hello, Mugi. Hello, Nepu. Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. How are you doing today, guys? How's your day? Your day has been going well, Mimi? It has been an alright day. I am very tired from this day. Barely alive, so today will be probably extremely done with everything. Hello, Mickey. But yeah, welcome to the stream. A lot of work, I think. Oh, a lot of social interactions make me tired. Thank you for the region, Monkey. Thank you. That made me very healthy. Ojo-sama. Ojo-sama, Mugi. But we go for the next quest. If the day was alright, that's good. There is not much left of it. Exactly. Now is only a cozy time left. To just relax, to just play games and chat with you guys. Yeah, how's everyone's day? How was your weekend, guys? How was your weekend? Hope you have been having good rest, hopefully. Right, sound the bell, school's in. I think 1st September was 2 weeks ago. Why am I forced to study? Kryla and Grahatia were having a pleasant conversation until you barged in. Alright. Oh, there you are, feeling refreshed, I hope? I was about to make my way to the studio, as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with Scholar Monty Shane and thank him for coming to our rescue in the Rostra. As it turns out, he'd come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that he already departed for Thavnair. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cards with his former students. Since we're still waiting for Ishtola and the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Okay, we're going to meet Luiswa's bro. Then it's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alfie can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead to Phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studio for a time. That might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them it will not be long. I was alright, kinda tired because not good sleep. Yeah, I have been having very bad sleep as well. I have been having very bad sleep lately as well. But actually it might be because of the pillow, as I discovered not today. Alfie, what are you doing? Alfie is training. Alfie is legit having fun with new toys. Kryl was right. Alize? Heading out for a stroll? The scholar himself was here. In that case, what are we waiting for? I too am eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studio. A later our notoriety precedes us. Infinite of all people worrying over his reputation, and at our alma mater no less, will wonders never cease. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. I think it's because something is bugging in my head and it's not letting me sleep alright. Bugging in your head? Like you're worrying about something? For me, personally, I guess I will test it out today. For like past couple of weeks, I noticed that my pillow became very thin and I was waking up with like really bad headache. And so today I was actually on artisan market together with my grandma. I was meeting with my grandma, that's why I'm so tired, because I was just listening and listening and listening to a lot of things about myself. But yeah, we also went to the city, like, you know, to just walk around, and there was artisan market. And one of the like shop owners, they were a jewelry maker, but they were also a, like, I don't know how it's called in English, back doctor. And they're like, oh, like, are you sleeping on a thin pillow perchance? I'm like, yeah, how did you know? And she was like, you have like 3 bones sticking out next to your neck. I'm like, okay. And she fixed the bones for me, like she lifted me from behind. And I heard my spine and muscles cracking there. I'm like, oh my god. That was really embarrassing. That was really embarrassing. And so after that, I have bones, you say? Well, three spine bones for me, you were sticking out. That's what she said. And yeah, she was like, you better go and buy yourself a new pillow. And I went and bought a new pillow today before going home. So yeah, I'll test it out today. Hopefully I'll have better sleep. Are your bones okay? Yeah, they're fixed. They're in place now. They're in place. I can't believe that, like, sleeping can make your back worse. I didn't know that sleeping can make your back worse. Right, new sleeping pillow? I can say that it's very expensive. I didn't want to have like a very cheap one because they usually have worse materials. So I went for an expensive option, but I was very lucky, because it had 50% discount. So instead of 50 euros, I paid 25. I was very lucky. And always the expensive are the best though. Not always, but you could really feel it. You could really feel the like outer material and the feeling, you know, the stuffing of the pillow. Here it is, Phenomenon. While I expect you made note of it before, one can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? Well, most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums. It also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices, and so forth. As the central of what would later become the studium, it was established to promote the study of etherological phenomena, hence the name. Though with ether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life and even the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of Sixth Astral Era, Phenomenon was decreed, complete, and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in etherology, the arcane, the occult, astronomers, scouts, around years, training around us. Charlian foremost educational institute. Alfie gave us a lecture. I always did enjoy giving the grand tour to the new students. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited the same foppish speech, such as his undying love for his old stamping grounds. He was in the top of form back then, youngest to enter the studium, graduated with highest honors in magical arts and meteorology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on. You both joined the studium at the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you are equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say, but Alphinaud actually entered half a year before me, nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors. Alice is bad at studying. And I'm certainly not the studium's most notorious master debater. In all respect have I ever been in his shadow. If nothing else, just remember that this was where the legend of Alphinaud Leveler began. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully we will be somewhat more welcome here than we will at last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alphinaud, and with a bit of luck it might work to our advantage. Alfie is everyone's favorite. Well, there is no time like the present. First things first, let's look for Scholar Monty Shane. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever his whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students. Alright. Time for school. Time for school. Mugi's trying to blend in with the students. I have been forgetting to check on my retainers for so goddamn long. Let's see if they brought anything good. She brought me pants. Level 28. Are you serious? Are you serious? This is what you bring me? Making a smoothie? Oh, enjoy the smoothie, Nepo. What kind of smoothie? And you? Well, level 18. Not too bad, I guess. Actually, they look bad. Maybe for Paladin they would be nice. Only rich? Oh, come on. Is that really rich? Like... 2 millions. Just 2 millions. Mixed forest fruits or mango? Both are good. Yeah, both are good. Yeah, Mugi really fits in. If he wouldn't have an orange bright name on top of his head, he would be very fitting with other studium reading book. That's actually fits so well. Good job, Mugi. You really know how to blend in. Dolly is a good student. You're a good student, Mugi, right? We all know what a good student you are. Hello, Vindy. Welcome to the stream. That was Alphinaud Leveler, wasn't it? The Alphinaud Leveler. And he's with his sister and Master Baldazian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing: an event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the words. Oh, sorry, you said you're looking for Scholar? Yes, knowing him, he could be anywhere. Miss Aliapo should have a better idea. Aliapo? Is that who I think it is? No, she doesn't look like them. Hello, Windy, how are you? I see you're losing gambles, Windy, I'm sorry. But congrats, Napu. Napu is a gambler. Like, he's with Chloe and Joy Aliapo? Or am I confusing? Coins? Should be bucks. Just bucks. Whoa, movie is rich. Are you lost, wandering off the street perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner fresh of the guild ship, am I right? Aren't I? Oh, how silly of me. An orientation is in order. Ahem. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to Searcher's Meet. Let me start with the question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the studio? That's right, books. And what's the second most important? Why? That's simple. Everything else. That's what we deal in here at Searcher's Meet. Whenever it's the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send the gleaners off to find it. Hello Mika, welcome to the stream. Laura, good luck with the Final Fantasy stream. Thank you, Vindy. Have good rest. Have a good sleep. Goodbye. See you next time. Okay, I'm a bit lost in the chat. Can't stay for long since schoolwork was pretty tiring. Don't worry, don't worry. Cannot gamble, I don't want to lose blue boxes. Yeah. Most important is people though. Yeah. They at Charlian are very materialistic, let's be real. They're very materialistic. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Eye of Pisces, this tongue of gigantodes, that it's enough to make your hair stand on the end. Which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish, this being a school of magic and all. As our newest gleaner, you'll have to work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. I'm not a gleaner though. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning is information on the scholar's whereabouts. I've tracked down many miscellaneous knickknacks in my time, but I'm no gleaner. In my time of Realm Reborn fetch quests. So, what you're telling me is you're no gleaner? Yes, that's exactly what you said, isn't it? And you're looking for a scholar. I'm afraid we don't have any of those in stock, but I can... Oh, you mean him! We don't have any scholars in stock. He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to Marker's Meet. Go back the way you came in, and you'll see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios. Not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, you just follow the blood-curdling screams. In times it's taking me to tell you all of this, the scholar was probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. He was here, but now it's not. I know, bro. I did not saw him. He's not here. He was here, but he's not here. Very helpful. Very helpful. These corridors are like so weird. Are they like cooking here? Are they cooking here? Can I fry some popotos? I'm gonna make a glam, I think, for the next area. Sure, Miggy, take your time. Yeah, the scholar was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project, though we spoke at length. I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, we went down the corridor, perhaps to one of the auditoriums? Oh damn. Why finding the scholar was so hard? He's here. Hello, sir. Thank you for the other day.
Ah, I remember you.
Yippee! He remembers us.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Well, I could hardly let that inquisition go unchallenged. I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though
Don't die on me, stream? What do you mean, Maggie? Is there... are there problems? Are there problems with the stream? Are you having interruptions, guys? Is all okay? It was lagging on your side, I see, I see. I don't have anything wrong on my end. At least I don't see anything bad, so... But if anything is going bad for many people, let me know. For many people. For many Buxini. It's probably my internet. Well, it's a weekend evening, so might be the case. Might be my internet too. But OBS, at the very least right now, isn't showing me anything bad.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galef and Louisois in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you.
He was bros with all the grandpas. He's the grandpa bra.
I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye. You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student.
Oh yeah. You stole us antics.
I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must fulfill?
You think he can tell you this easily?
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy.
Oh, it's so sad that he can't help us.
Tell you if I tried.
No, we got...
Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if
do we have like some spell cast on them?
it would incite widespread panic. As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
Oh damn.
How is that even possible?
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
Oh no, not studying, not lectures. No, I can't. Don't force me to study. Hello, San. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Time for school, maybe? No, not school. Oh damn! He will also make us write. He will also make us take notes.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology. The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into three forms. Two are of the incorporeal sort, the soul and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
corporeal either. Magic. Trust one. Yeah, it sounds like, you know,
Yes.
the
Very good.
the good answer.
This is the form with which the layman is most familiar, consumed by even the simplest of daily activities, and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us. This form of ether is in constant flux. In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked. Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
Soul is paper and memories are words. Okay. One
Now,
can't exist without the
If
other.
that paper was doused with ink, the same type of ether as comprises the memories.
It would turn fully black. We wouldn't be able to read. I'm dumb, bro. I don't know. See, I told you we can't read it.
About everything that was written.
Exactly.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well. In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
Whoa. What?
The 7th Umbral Calamity.
Oh, what? But don't people still have memories?
The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm. But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act.
Dementia?
Which binds
Yeah.
me and the rest of the
Everyone in the
forum is based on a
Eorzea has
similar
dementia.
principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation. Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process. A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty.
Okay, but like, how do we know what kind of duty they have to do if they don't remember it? I'm confused. I'm like genuinely confused.
Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea.
They do remember? But he said he can't tell us anything because he doesn't have like memories of it.
For
The
then
memories
we will
are
be purified,
blotched.
the blots upon our souls washed clean. And our memories drift apart and dissolve, rather defeating the purpose, I suppose. But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
Like the final days?
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form. Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable.
Was that paper so shocking?
Occasion for today, now that I've
Was
given
the
you some
paper
food
really
for
so
thought,
shocking, Kaisu?
or rather, an entire banquet.
Food? You can get food? Wake up! Wakey wakey!
I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associated to our alumni students of Destian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
Yippee!
Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
He's a nice grandpa. The laugh was a bit evil though. The laugh was a little bit evil, but he's a nice grandpa. You have been granted the run of Phenomenon. If you're in-game, Ki Aliapa would put your artisanry to good use. Is that custom deliveries? Man, I knew that things were going bad in the intelligence part, but they for real sent your ass back to university. Hello, Levi. Yeah. You know, I dropped out of university, right? This game is forcing me back to it. This game is forcing me to study. Bro, need to farm alliance for the glam. Which alliance? Which alliance do you need to farm? And hello, Levi. How are you doing tonight? How are you? How have you been? Damn, Kryl is so broke. Kryl is really broke. Where is my money? Kryl is still digesting a rather hefty portion of food for thoughts. Well, that's given me much to mull over. I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the form's true motives, and the mysteries of life itself for good measure. It's funny, I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling this friendship and support will be a great boon to us in days to come. And on that note, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps in a way you could better acquaint yourself with Ki Aliapo, as the scholar suggested, while I share our findings with Raha. Level 71? Oh, it's the Evilist Alliance. Right. I really want to grind them too for the glam. And I think that will be one of my next steps in the rally grind, in the Bosja rally grind, but I need to do the Crystal Tower 13 times. Oh, I really don't want to do that. I'm so fed up with Crystal Tower. Imagine dropping out. Moderator spent exactly 2.5 weeks in university before dropping out for culinary school. Damn, 2.5 weeks? Bro, I suffered an entire year. And you dare to point fingers at me. I lasted 1 year in programming university, you understand? I was coding CPUs and GPUs. I actually liked it, but I couldn't stand maths. Like, I couldn't do maths at all. It was really bad. I cheated all of my math exams. I did not do a single thing on my own. I cheated everything. So yeah, I think dropping out and going for design school was a better option. welcome back. From what I hear, your trips to the studio proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from our fellow science. Hello to Mufu, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? More Final Fantasy, yay! Yes. On weekends I try to go through the main scenario quest. I'm trying to push through Endwalker. I would really like to finish Endwalker this month, because next month I will not have a chance to stream games. I have different plans. So yeah. I don't know, maybe last week of September, if I'm like not doing much progress on main scenario quest, maybe I'll just be like, yeah. Fuck those hard streams. We balling, we playing Final Fantasy XIV every night. And there's missing math for Glockenkurve. What the hell is that? You know that my German is bad. Like, why are you making me Google things? Bell curve? Isn't bell curve not the worst thing to calculate? I'm good, had a very relaxed day. How are you? I am quite tired. I'm quite tired from today's day. But I'm doing well. I'm happy to be here, have a relaxing evening playing Final Fantasy. So yeah. I love how we had the same thought process and life experience, just gave up much quicker. Yeah, I wish it was also 2.5 weeks for me, but I went to a different country, so it wasn't that easy for me to be just like, yeah, I'm packing my things and going back. Besides, living on my own was also very nice. As expected, news of the warding scales was met with much joy. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Company for Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to Limsa. I like how they just looked at each other, like they communicate with telepathy, the twins. So the time has come for us to go on the offensive. It's too early to say, but that does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan, but let us see what awaits us. So we travel to Limsa. Let's start by getting the scales out of storage. Give me a hand, would you, Stinian? I like how Kryl is constantly making Justinian work all the time. And she also has a way how to track him. Like, Kryl is scary. Phew, I didn't realize these crates were so heavy. I shouldn't complain though. Vritra and the alchemists of the Great Work put their hearts and soul into each other. Into each and every one of these scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. I probably had like the loathing thing above my head just now. Are you coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the forum's watchful gaze, I have little choice but to stay behind. We already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I await word from Master Matoya and our allies. But like we'll soon have good news of our own to share. The twins communicate like how we do when we want to talk shit. Yeah, at first I felt very reluctant to message anything to you. But as it turns out, we share many opinions of other people. About other people. The tide is about to turn, I can feel. To Limsa. Everyone took a crate. And twins took one crate. They will share one crate. That's how I feel. Okay. I can just return. Oh wait, I don't need to teleport. It's here, but I can't walk because people are loading. Yeah. Hey, Plimsa. Finally. The Rans and the family took me so long to massively for the first time way back and felt so nervous about it. Damn. It really does run in the family. I was still to expect you. As you may or may not be aware, the Admirals is present entertaining the Elder Seedseer and the Sultana, three of the most powerful women in the world in one room. Do you need a moment to prepare or shall I show you to them? And I am the most powerful woman in the world. Because I'm warrior of light. I think that's called being delusional. My apologies for calling you from Charlotte at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honored and grateful and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. It was only right that this discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It was reassuring to learn we are all in accord. But might I ask what your plans entail? It hinges entirely on the warding skills and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. During your time in Charlotte, the allied nations have been engaged in separate fronts with no end in sight. To make things worse, a surge in abductions of kobolds, Hagin, Ixal, and Anante has given rise to an increasing number of primals. But your triumph in Radoshan has given us cause to hope once more. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace, and if it is you, the Scions of the Seven Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Telophor at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. These brave few will be the Ilzabard contingent. To think such progress has been made in so short a span. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered, robbed of their free will. They served the Telophori every whim without question. The two are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering, not for strategic or political gain, but because it is the right thing to do. Oh boy, we are going to Garlemald. I didn't think that it would be so soon, like I thought that maybe it's going to be at the end of expansion, like, or middle. I don't ask that we set aside the decades of conflict, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I ask only that in choosing to remember, we do not also forsake our compassion and morality, for without that, there can be no reconciliation, only death without end. Aye, on that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Tancred and Ruyanji observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there is reason to believe the smaller spires are merely a precursor of what's yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we failed to make any headway, though the same could be said of the Thalaphroi. There's certainly no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied while they work towards our annihilation. This would appear to be substantiated by Y'shtola's analysis of the tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on her observation, the Spires siphon ether from the lands, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it's not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the larger spire in the capital. There is a logic in that, regardless. Once we have uncovered the truth, we'll bring their schemes crashing down along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good, but what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. Yeah, you guys are the ones that will go to the Garlemald. I want you and your scales to join the Ilsabard contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Aaron's like, well, do you accept? Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. For honor and glory, for the people of Garlemald, for revenge. I guess I better not show my true colors, huh? Couldn't have put it better myself. Y'shtola, Thancred, and Urianger have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They were positive you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you have delivered the warding scales to Alamiga, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilsabard. Rodan and Lord Aymeric are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourself known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing first and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Thalaphroi so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. Now, go. Safe in the knowledge your zeal will be as you left it, or better, upon your return. Covered? I am living. I am a big coward. You're absolutely right. I don't even have anything to say against that. Hello Kubanimo, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, thank you for joining. Alright, Alamigan Quarter. Also fuck fate. What happened? What happened? What went wrong, Lily? But yeah, I like how they just forgot to translate button. The arrows still? You're still at the arrows. Damn. And I really need to do rank up quest for Nero. I need to do the rank up quest for Umu. I finally got the level 3 bond today. Ah, the Wanderers return. You've been busy bringing down the tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding scales of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Aymeric be leading the contingent? Regrettably no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. Just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of Ilsabard contingent. The very suggestion that we send out some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto Garlands has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly not, though I do my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side, charging into the fray. Alas, I've battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blades. I hate to see it, but Lord Emeric's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight a good fight in Ilsabard, I and the others commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. We meet again! Oh, this guy. Word of your exploits travels quickly. From what I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. My contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I have shared with Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. So you're not coming with us? Strange, I thought you'd have taken a stake in this. Yeah, I also thought that he would go to Garlemald with us. I do. The Thavnair have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people, but though every mode of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varys and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Ilsabard contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. No, he's not wrong. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me to a position of leader, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Whether I'm branded a villain or hero, I would only hinder your efforts. We will deliver your people from harm in your stead. I doubt they will be pleased to see champion of yours is set foot on Guardian soil. Let's say something nice to him. I like how Kiju's dialogue for reaching Bond 3 and making her a permanent servant is turning back into the Tina and Scream. Yeah, I mean, ascensions for Nero are not that different. She barely changes, honestly speaking. Like on the third ascension, she really just gets a fancy cloak and a shoulder guard. Oh, and the laurels, yeah. Like nothing changes on her. So I didn't even notice that something is wrong when I reached Bond 3. For what it is worth, you have my gratitude. You and your comrades have the strength and courage to deliver my countrymen, I'm certain of it. Yeah, I defeated you once, so of course you know how powerful I am. In light of Gaius' rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said, might I ask you to escort our friends inside? You might even bump an old acquaintance or two, and if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide and protect you, all of you. That's a lot of talking so far. Maxima would have you meet your new traveling companions, and a gift. There is a gift. The other members of Ilsabard contingent are gathered in Royal Palace. I shall inform you them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you're ready. Okay, actually the money is so little, it's like not enough for even one teleport. What's wrong? Why are they so stingy with money in this expansion? Like, am I too rich or something? We poor Umi. Yeah, I barely have 3 million, come
By the
on.
12.
Wait, is Liz coming with us?
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose. We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but
Let's
for
go
the
to
entire world,
Garlemald.
including the people of Garlemald.
Now that you
Much
say
larger
that,
than
I'm
the
afraid.
Guard contingent.
I'm now quite afraid. How far will I have to be running? And why is the dude just doing push-ups?
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Damn, we're having Lucy on our team?
Lucia.
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative.
Lucy, yeah, like I didn't expect her to come with us.
Not least my former home.
I mean, she
I
is,
am determined to see this mission through to its end.
she's Guardian, of course. But yeah, I
We
did
have
not
a hard
expect.
road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that, if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company. Everyone!
Greg is so happy behind there. The Lalafels though.
Might I ask you to speak first?
If I must, I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation. Here on
Bro,
behalf
how
of
do
my
you
esteemed
see
sister, the
anything?
Elder Seedseer,
Wait, what? He's her brother?
we shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald.
He's Seedseer's brother? Oh my god. I thought he was like her kid.
To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Wait, I know you.
Yes, I heard. You failed your little theatrical performance, Graham.
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten. Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hilfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me. Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you
The weirdo from the Scholar Quest?
commander of your ship.
The weirdo, actually, he's from the Scholar Quest, right? Why would you call him a weirdo though?
So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but a promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do. Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel,
He wanted to
thought we'd
bang
bring
a
along
dumb.
few
What?
swords to make the most of it.
I don't remember such
And then
details,
cobble
Miggy.
together anything you fancy.
Hello, Herm. Hello, hello. How are you doing today, Bobber? Welcome
Just
to the
like
stream.
Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. Then again, so are we.
I remember he flirting with the Tonberry. Well, the Tonberry was actually a Lalafell. It was actually a Lalafell, but if you don't remember, they got transformed back, I believe.
The most dependable
It was a
warriors
long
of
time
Uldar
ago
and
when I
Al
finished
Anillo
this
have
colored
assembled at
quest.
the Sultana and General Aldin's behest.
I was out testing new bento restaurant. You're constantly eating out, Harm. Constantly eating out. I'm doing okay. I'm just a bit tired. But other than that, pretty well. I looked away for a bit, Genshin exploration, just heard wanted to bang a ha and quickly tapped back and saw Herm's name and chat, and somehow that made sense to me. But Herm did not participate in that at all. It was Ryugi who said that. Cooking for only myself is pointless? Why is it pointless? Like, I cook for myself all the time. Like, any leftovers, I just warm up for myself tomorrow. No big deal to eat the same thing 2 times in a row.
If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Tarapin and I will be leading from the front. It's been some time since I last saw you in
The-
your element on the battlefield.
The green Lalafell is from the Monk's Quest.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the Avatar of Destruction.
After the destruction. They didn't do anything.
With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us.
Orianji hiding behind the cards is so good though.
And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
Need to buy, need to cook, need to clean.
As for
Too
Ishtar,
much.
we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace
Just a
and
week.
welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabard contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require. The 4 high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission. Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of Limpsa Lumitsa. There is another awaiting introduction.
Oh no! No way!
Lord Amonelane!
It's the youngest brother.
Ah, yes. Emanelaine de Forton, at your service.
I love loves and cutscenes, no matter the context, they just hit the mom I threw up pose. What? What kind of pose are you talking about, Livy? By the way, I think if you do all job quests, they will show everyone there. I don't think so, like, I didn't do the Machinist quest, but I did do the Summoner, there was no Summoners. I did do the Dancer, there was no Dancers. What else? The Dark Knight? Well, okay, Dark Knight is very specific, I guess they won't show that. Although... Sidurgo could join, actually.
Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that.
So bro was
Should the
first.
opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
May your grace will prancingly. No, There's your fancy woodwork, maybe all that stands between us. Esther and Doom. Not both of them are good.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroi with my tales of daring do.
Damn, bro just got forced to the war.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea.
Lucy's like, Bo, I got to babysit that guy all the time.
Allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Sadhu? Are we getting Sadhu?
Out of my way, you preening fool.
It's Sadhu, let's go. They're bickering as usual.
Forgive us for coming late. We are the
The
delegates
whole
of the
gang,
Eastern
yeah.
Alliance.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
Oh wait, this is the Bozja guy.
For battle and blood we come, as the steppe is sorely
A
lacking.
little son, yeah.
The towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach. But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
Sadhu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Sirena, I don't think she will listen to you.
Warriors of the Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
Oh, not Bozja Dalmask, okay. But still, we know these
And the
guys.
Bosnian resistance.
I mean, you can survive for a bit longer. What? Why?
Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities.
Why am
Which is
I allowed to
fortuitous,
live for
since
longer? What
Garlemald's
happened,
domain is
Levy?
so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire.
Get Creamy at least the 4-star, came home in the end. Yippee! Let's go, let's go.
I would never
Happy you
presume
got
to
her.
question your motives.
Well, there's still like
I must
another week for the banner, I believe.
aid the victims of the
I
Thavnair.
think we'll be able to get 10 more pulls for sure. Maybe Regina will come.
And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them?
The Empire's always been the enemy.
But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all.
Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders.
Wait, Creamy's a Zerker. I thought she was Saber. No, she's a Zerker. Spent all my statues on Kijua. Levy, how did you forget that? Like, when I first got Creamy, like, she was random off-rate for me on one of the banners, and I was like, okay, is like Creamy actually good? And you're like, yeah, she's a Zerger, she's really good, like... And now you forgot?
Maxima, who stands with us today, tried to reform Garlemald from within and make peace with Doma.
So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
Armor the creature of forgetting.
Were clearly unwarranted.
You are
I agree
living.
with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garlemald Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey.
We fly.
However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest
He made the outfit.
contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers.
Not how I wanted, but will work. Okay. I'm excited to see.
From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us. So, it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
Okay, I guess we go to Garlemald now. Besides the delegates assembled here, the Amalja and several other tribes offered to send troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle simply to survive in the harsh climate of Ilsabard. They would also likely prove tempting targets for abduction by Telophoroi. All things considered, they can better aid the cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea, though their eagerness to do more has been noted. We few shall have to suffice. Ere we embark, we must distribute the warding scales to our comrades. Care to do the honors? Okay, let me give everyone to Lucia. One to Lucia. Many thanks. These talismans may prove to be a deciding factor to battles to come. I find myself conflicted by this foray into Garlemald sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw in my lot with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing, and now I lead a mission to save countrymen I betrayed. But that is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Aymeric. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former sires to good use. I will not disappoint. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald, and the world at large, I will lead us to victory. Not a set of warding scales is fine, not that I would know what they look like. So you do know what they look like. Wow, look at these, even in layman, like you can tell they are bursting with ether. All the better to fend off the tempering waves? Is that the right term? The girl, as usual, doesn't have a brain. Anyway, this will give us some less things to worry about, which just leaves the other mountain of whatever else is waiting for us in Garlemald. Only one way to find out, eh? And nervous or not, I'd march through all 7 hells if it gave me the chance to put Zenus back in the grave where he belongs. I hear you get something for us. Yeah, bro, I'm not excited to see you either, but here you go. Those scales everyone been talking about, pretty little things, ain't there? I reckon they'll be worth a gil or two when this is all over, but we'll hold on to them for now. And one more thing, I know that you're thinking, why did they say it Einshar instead? Buggered if I know. All the Admiral in Capitol Hill here told me was they needed someone to help safeguard the future, and here I am. Can't say they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering what good pirates is on the dry lands, in the middle of sodding snow of all places. Well, me and my crew will do whatever needs doing, so let's set sail, or however the saying goes, on airships. Yes? Find a scale for you. So these are the faint warding scales, not for me and my men, I say. Under normal circumstances, I would not be allowed to travel outside of the 12th wood. The Elder Seaseer, however, has granted me special permission. She has bid me lend my magics to the people of Garlemald while learning all I can of their ways. In so doing, I will come closer to understanding myself and my place in the world. Or so she says. I say it is past time our allies benefited from the power of a said seer's disposal. Some bemoan that we hide our light under a bushel, and I intend to address that criticism. So he is actually... It's quite interesting. They're sort of like Charlian, I guess. The Seaseers are not allowed to share their power with the outside world, but this guy's like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna go and help. We heard it would be cold in Garlemald, so we came prepared. Yeah, especially Sadu. She's very prepared. On the talismans, we are to keep those close at all times. Yes, I'll see that no one misplaces theirs. And before I forget, I have a message from Hien. In distant lands, in times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. I hope I have done his words justice. Doma, like much of Authard, has been plagued by the towers, yet while he could not be here, he wishes to express his shared conviction. He and Hugiri labor without rest to unite the people, and with their aids will we keep the enemy at bay. And we of the Steppe and Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts by ending this war. Did you have a warding scale for me too? I have pockets full of warding scales. Thank you for this and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people, though I have little to return. I have little to offer in return. I'd impart some advice, if I may. You have been told by many to wear the cult of Ilzabard, and I cannot stress enough that this is no token warding. I will be distributing specially made warming tinctures courtesy of Alchemist Guild, but understand that they are no substitute for proper protection. I leave the provisioning of said protections to your discretion now. Let us proceed to Alamigan Quarter. While you make your final preparations, I will have my pilots ready the airship. This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth. We didn't worry about Orianji and I, we still have what we were in Garlemald before. Estinian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor. And since he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Grand Company stock, and the rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Actually, we are concerned. Like, fashion is the endgame. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. If only I had time to find something to my liking. Is it the cry of science in need of a tailor here? Oh my god, it's the best tailor. But how? Please don't tell me you're going to give us pink clothes to all of us. I have my ways. Oh yes, indeed. You thought you could sneak off to Ilsebard without telling me. Ha, nothing escapes my notice. Now you will wear these garments are made for you whether you like it or not. You never cease to amaze. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion. That understands me. Rather than pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I have never worn them myself? I like how Totoro just picks up every single crafter's job in the game. I did have one other thing to share. Angus and Bloomvita have finally returned from assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying in the Rising Stones for a while to keep an eye on events throughout the Orthia. Since they'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charleon. Oh, why not? You can keep Cryle company in the Baldesian Annex. Yes, would love to have you there. And I heard Argmus and Bloomvita did a fine job carrying on our stead while we were lying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we're nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly also, while I'm confident he won't go collapsing again, because a certain someone who shall remain nameless isn't in position to transport your souls to another world. If anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Cryle still holds a grudge against Graha for sure. Hello Asia, welcome to the stream. Why are you loading? Anyway, I got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Charlotte. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you other than pray for your safe return, which I will, every day. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. I'm mad? Why you mad? Why you mad, Asia? Don't be mad. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. Woolies! We got woolies from Tataru. I actually wonder how mine looks like. Don't be mad. We're playing peak content? I'm not sure how far I will get today though. I'm feeling quite tired from today. Let's see. North Sea coast, try on. I thought this would be cooler. I thought it would be cooler. The turtleneck is good. It is poking out. And it's actually a dress. It's actually a woolen dress underneath. Damn, that's cool, but I don't like the coat. It's kinda meh. Have fun, Amy. Rest when you have to. Thank you, Nepu. Enjoy your smoothie. Enjoy. Frosty reception. Totoro is desperately trying to retain her composure as she prepares to see off on another perilous journey. I'm told the airship pilot has been sent to meet you. Ah, there he is. Alright. This is where we go on our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? Oh my god, it's a duty. It's a duty. 90 St. Quartz and Morgan, and she didn't come home. Instead, I can get hit with CEO of Amazon. Who's that? Wait, is that a 5-star? And 90 sand quartz is not that much, it's just 30 pools. What did you expect, Asia? For many of us, it will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of this expedition. Our resources are at your disposal, and if there is aught we might do to be of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you're ready to depart, I will ready the engines. Okay, let's go. Level 82. I'm level 90. It's okay. 90 same course is quite a bit of grinding. It is for sure. Like, I'm not saying that it's not a grindy amount, but it's little pools. It's only 30 pools. I would understand if you would do 100 pulls would be much, but doing 30 pulls and expecting a 5-star is still in fate.
Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
Fly. And fly. And fly with it. Love this. Let's go. Duty. Okay, Sadu is in the coat.
The winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Alice is so cute in the pink coat. I thought she would have red coat, but she had pink. Malian, come on, you're from Ishgard. It's called like that all the time there.
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party. They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they're led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number. However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Yes, they are all tempered.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald. The very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment?
Savage beatings?
Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Savage beatings. I have to remember that. I have to remember that saying.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments. And once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into 2 groups.
I'll get back to event grinding, complete 2-ish more materials. Have fun, Asia. Thank you for stopping by. And my shop is empty. Really? I still haven't emptied the shop. It's too much of grinding. But yeah. Enjoy, enjoy. Have fun. And thank you for stopping by.
The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies. As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most. I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
It's easy when you can just return grind, so I'm not surprised it's harder for you. Yeah, I can't return the 90++. Maybe it's like 6 turns in best case. But they really do need autoplay. They really need autoplay.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Do not have to play manual labor. Ski, no, I don't want manual labor. It's too hard.
Alright, once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. The blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job done. I always do.
So smug.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Rin would bonk him. Rin would bonk him for that. Ah, I'm Thancred. Oh my god. Right? Role-playing. Experiencing what it is to be someone else. So there is nothing else you wish to confirm. We may commence the mission as soon as you're ready. Oh boy. Enjoy one of my favorite solo duties.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
Tune the gate could get messy if I'm not careful. I have to fight them?
7 hells.
No, I don't have to fight them. I guess I don't have to find them. I guess it was stealth mission, huh? I guess it was stealth mission, right to me. What's that? It was supposed stealth mission. It was supposed stealth mission, yeah. I know. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Can I restart? I should have read skills. I should have read skills before I started that. Right, we can skip. Okay, one more time. Throws a bomb that confuses the senses of guard dogs. Has no effect on soldiers or magitech. Hidden delivers attack that neutralizes soldiers. When the target is magitech or guard dog dealers with a potency of 100. Swift deception. Masks your presence. Reduces damage taken. Does the combo. Oh boy. Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
So... like this. Looks like he took a nap. He took a nap. I can just interact with this, right? Now to set explosives. Best keep quiet now. Oh damn. Where are the other ones? Oh no, he will notice me. He didn't? Alright. Stealth is not something I can do.
Must be losing my touch.
Oh damn. No! Why more notice me? Oh my god. What? How did I even get noticed? Has no effect? Damn. I lost this one as well. What went wrong though? Neutralize the soldiers. Maybe I have to do that.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
Okay, so this we quickly run. This guy is just EP. Oh man, that was scary. She'll not see me, right? What the new stealth? Like, it doesn't work anyway. See, it just gets removed the moment I interact with something. Come on, go away, little bug. Man. God. Oh my god, no! No! I lost this again. Oh my god. This is annoying. Okay. So, where to next? Set explosives at Magitech weaponry. So we got guard dog saying, no use hiding, they'll soon sniff me out. Luckily, I've come prepared. Okay. That's where I have to go. Rig the inactive Magitech weaponry. Which one is it? This one? Okay. This should do the trick now. Hide and send words. Find place to hide to relay your process. Find place to hide. Oh, okay. Still wondering how you're doing it like that.
The explosives are in
I don't know what else to do! I am telling you, I never played the stealth games, so...
Head to the control tower. It should be to the northwest.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
So... Can I just, like, take him down? Yeah. Good. Hello, Gray. Welcome to the stream. Looking sharp. Thank you. Glory be, glory be. Oh, shit! That was a bad idea. That was really a bad idea. Yeah, I guess only use skill in the middle of it. Smart. Smart than me. Don't look at me. I have no clue how to do this. Here we go again. Oh boy. Good luck.
Keep your wits about.
Hello, Sandhya. Yeah, I will need luck.
We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
I recommend trying a bit slower. I feel like you have to be fast. Or take out everyone. Oh yeah, I suppose. They do not see me. No farther. Shit.
7 hells.
Oh man. Well, dudes, go away, go away. Must bar the way. What about these little guys? I guess they just move in circles. Okay.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
This is Thancred.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned. Head to the control tower. It should be to the northwest.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
Okay. There are dogs, there are Imperials. Can I make it? Right. Boy. Oh man, why are there so many? Really, you just go back now. What about the bug guy? And this little bug is just going in circles. There are the two of them. Grrr. Oh no.
7 hells.
Man. Okay. Manage to avoid detection. Okay. Not too bad for now. Where do I go next though? Control terminal. That's the control terminal. You don't say. But the problem is... No problem. No problem. Withdraw to the supply depot. Where? Here? That was confusing. I am not made for stealth missions.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
Worse for wear.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
Fireworks! A few moments later, at the rear of the Ilzabard contingent supply caravan.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right. But
But it's a doggo running at us.
Wait! Something's coming!
Not a Fenji doggos.
Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good.
Finally, time for something that I'm good at.
Protect the others!
Assist other Sanus troops. Okay. Bo, how are you? Dying to that. Okay, Alize.
Brief respite, but stay alert. Keep the carriages safe.
Okay. Waste him. Whoever voiced him had a lot of fun. Go. You assume that's all?
But the other carriages are still in danger.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I imagine. But they're fighting again there. Is that all? Or do I have to run back? The big bastard is going straight for the carriages. Oh no. Being broadside it. I'm doing my best. Trust me. Let me tank him. Let me tank.
You lot alright back there?
Do I have to go back? No, they seem okay.
I'm ready for more. Hear that? Get to the front and turn the tide.
Heads north. Enjoy the vanguard. Alright. We run. Not far. We're fine and ready for more crazy. That little seed here is really thirsty for some blood. Meanwhile, on the front line. They're just casting sleep.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time.
Well, Estinian, if you kill people, they die.
The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
That I did.
Come on, Lynx, you can just knock him out, can't you? Oh, bow. That's the legatus. Come on, little son, you can do it.
That's for Gilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
There's no end to them.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I will show you my fleshy relic.
There's no stopping us now. Come on, let's show them what we're made of.
Right. Christine has thrown them into disarray. Indeed. You know, somehow Tancred actually did it, yeah. After 5 tries, but he still did, right? That's what matters. Don't really invite me to your party. Really? So if you're gonna help me? Glam farming? That's a raging bull. Whoa. That's something Ban would do. He learned from his dad. I'm like, who are you people? Oh my god, little sound is down. Only death awaits. So edgy. I shall take Vergili down, don't you worry. Where is she? Will she notice me? No, she's too busy with Lucia. Little sounds really little sad. Well, it is what it is, you know. Come on, these. Don't mess up the mechanic. You're besting. Thank you. Oh, I already embarrassed myself with the Anchor's stealth mission, so surely I'll not embarrass myself any further. I'll do my best. She's really tanky though. The reinforcements. She's casting reinforcements, really. Hello, Nibby. Welcome to the stream. Keep war machines at bay. Oh man. Really? I could get Tempest. What is she gonna do? Oh no. Don't worry, I will Garlemald. I'm still not in Garlemald. I'm coming. What? What are those? Non-chill images. Alright. Those Sadus things. I already forgot what she was casting there. Yeah, that's Sadu for you. Let's go. Yeah, after fumbling Thancred's part 5 times, I couldn't fumble this one, you know? Like, I would be extremely embarrassed if I did. Of course she would say that.
Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again. To the death.
To the death. I love her. I love her. Okay, I see. I see. Who Cyrilla likes.
That was the last of them. The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan? Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
Fight... what? Maybe. I'm sorry, what?
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain.
So cold and unforgiving.
"800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kovosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes. In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
Oh wow, the user is so weird.
The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech revolution. How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks?
Well, because he was an Asian.
Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
It is ever so dramatic. Who's the bard? Garlemald. Finally reached it, and the tower. I actually noticed it during the duty, but I decided not to comment. But the tower is indeed looking very, very grim.
Not so much as a whisper.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Now everything is
Surely
abandoned.
they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Proper
Well,
name.
the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone.
So Camp Broken Glass. Alright, first thing I do, I tune. So I'll forget otherwise. Okay, the locks on the airship, and here we have tier 2. Alright, let's talk to Alphino. What do you have to tell us? Oh, those are covered. Can you tell me, Alfie? In spite of the obstacles we have faced, our plan proceeds at pace. Just a little farther and we will reach the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, we are to discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Ishtola and Graha to join us in the building to the northeast of camp? Alice and I will meet you there. Alright, northeast of camp. Ah, there. A meeting, yes, I'll make my way over once my head is cleared. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. 'Tis the monstrous tower of the horizon, jagged, hideous, unholy. Even at this distance, its presence is overwhelming. Hello, Chloe. Hello. Just lurking. You can't see me. Okay, Chloe. I will pretend I did not see you. I will pretend I haven't seen you. Much like the sensation I felt in the Tower of Zod, only far more terrifying. Either flows unceasingly towards it, converging into a swirling mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in the here and now. Tell the others I shall be with you in a few moments. Ishtola had a good coat actually. Like, Ishtola's coat was looking much prettier than what Taro gave to me. Why did I get an ugly coat, Taro? I also wanted a pretty one. Why did Graga get a more fashionable coat than me? I want to protest. You will be pleased to know most of the tempered have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. The occupants may be long gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Consider the length of time that has clearly passed since one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though it seems to me they left far too many useful possessions behind. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they were tempered. Sorry, I was merely thinking aloud. You mentioned the meeting? I'll make my way there. Okay. Well, I'm ready for the meeting. Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone is here, we will begin.
Our present situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city, for therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may. Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
Hopefully.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers and their ministrations.
I actually like Ishtola's coat. It looks good. I'm so jealous of that coat. Like, why did I get an ugly one, Tataru?
Of course, I will require a proxy of my own, assuming you can spare one. Would you like a hand? No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next. My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Understood. The machinists will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telothroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Please, no more stealth excursions. Please.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
'Twould be my honor to be of service. Though I
How's
doubt
he
that
not
you of all
cold?
people need rely on my tricks.
Bro, you need the scarf.
That leaves us with guard duty.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino.
Oh,
Between
really?
here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors.
Chloe, Miguel, I feel like you have the the sticker trauma. I feel like you have the sticker trauma.
Honed in your extensive travels should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
If there are any survivors, we'll surely find them. Extensive travels is something of understatement, but I suppose if there's nothing else that needs going... Ice fields! I love ice fields! Oh wait, no I don't. Yeah, let's go with the second one. Why trauma? The sticker gotcha. You do the dailies, you get the book, you fill in the stickers, and you never get even a line.
Serving of hot soup will be waiting for you. You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
Yeah, her name is written with H. What you wrote first, that's why I'm saying the trauma. I still don't get it, a two-line. I'm telling you, not even one line sometimes, you know. Hello Kitsumi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Gods be good. If it's this cold with Tataru's clothing, I try to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when we next meet. It makes me realize too that while the people of Garlemald have spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they'd be hard-pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, we must find them quickly. Oh, Malian. And Manelian is, as usual, milling about aimlessly. Whoa, chumps! Been given something to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like rather tall order. Since you ask, we're to scour the Ablan Rhine for survivors. What? Wander around ice fields on the off chance you'll find someone? It'd take forever to finish the job without the benefit of my expertise, or more specifically my telescope. Conference, I know just the spot to begin our search. I'll probably regret this, but we may as well humor him. This is going to be funny. This is going to be funny. I feel like Alizé will lash out on him. With 8 yalms to the east. $41 to the south. Ah, there it is. Can I climb this place? Can. They are so fluffy. These guys are so fluffy. Well, what did you see? If you can see anything there. I spy with my little telescope a massive sheep thing, or maybe it's a cow, now that we are after, either way. Is that an ether current? Oh no, just a wind sprite. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But no, what do I see? Or Yon Hilok? There's no mistaking it. That's a girl. A survivor? Show me! Over there, behind the tree. It looks like she's running away from something, though surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress, a rather fetching one at that. Pale green? She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near, but we should be able to follow her footprints. I'll let Lucia know where you're heading. Oh, and take these warming tinctures with you. The poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful, thank you, but won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands I do no less, and lest we forget, the very season we are here is to protect those in need. Now go, in Godspeed. Oh, he's actually being thoughtful. He's actually being thoughtful. Although he's like just a little bit older than Alphinaud and Alizé, he's so childish. Footprints! Actually, not little footprints. A trail of fresh footprints lead east. Like, these footprints are as big as my character's shoes. A girl, he said. These footprints appear to be the same as those you saw previously, and they lead towards the building. We're getting closer, I'm sure of it. At first we thought she'd gone inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been opened in some time. She might be still nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. Then again, it's also possible that she ran right past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? No footprints. It's a Garlemald for sure. Oh, there is someone. The girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings. Were you to call out her from this distance, it might attract wild beasts to your location. It would be safer to get closer first, but you must do so without drawing her attention. More stealth, right? When sneaking entails, certain duties require you to follow an NPC and approach without being seen. Should be detected, you must return to the starting point and try again. The indicator shows shown in the image above indicates that your risk being seen should the NPC you're following turn around. The indicator shown in the image above indicates that your risk being seen should it be standing too close. Okay. Oh man, she's fast. Oh man! Wait, what? That was that fast? I didn't think you have to be further away. Like, I thought you had to be out of the AoE. Oh man, stealth missions are not my thing at all. If this is not like the only time in the expansion, this will take me so long. Buh. Okay, I just stand here, I suppose. So far, so good. Oh man. The tree. Ew, overgrown rose? Ew. Is Salus there? No, it's here. No, it's here. You don't see me. Must be measuring things. Yes, you are. I'm just your imaginary friend. Better catch my breath. Yeah, of course you have to turn around again. If those beasts spot me, I'm done for. Where's she going then? A tree? A tree? I hide behind a tree. I hope my luck holds. I'm not a beast. Got to keep going there, all depending on me. All depending, so there are more people. Oh my god. Yeah, this is it. The final spurt. Okay, I'm very now curious. Where are we going? Oh, there's someone. Oh, it's... it's another sprout! Thought that was NPC. Still in one piece. Didn't expect me, huh? Is this really pale green? It looks like pale yellow. Who are you? Stay back. This house is packed with explosives. Take another step and I'll blow this place sky high. Please, we just want to talk. I'm Alfino. This is my sister Alize and our good friend Isu. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I give you my words. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Aid? You savages are the ones responsible for all of this. You did this to us. No, it was Dina's. Trust me. We didn't, I promise you. One of the other reasons we came was to find out what happened here, in fact. The Telophoroi are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald, and they won't stop until they destroy the entire world. They're the enemy. Our enemy. On our way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had been made their thralls. Those poor souls are now in our care, and we are striving to cure them of their affliction. Hello, Sante. Hello, hello. Hope you're well today. You're the first person we've met who wasn't already enslaved. How were you able to escape Telophor's influence? And are there any others like you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me your name? Would she really trust us? My name is Licinia. Lucia? Licinia? As for how I've managed to stay sane, I've been asking myself the same question ever since that night. The roar, and the terrible roar. And the screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure, I can't remember. The same. Then came the silence. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought that maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped aside. If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran past friends, people I'd known all my life, eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled as far as my legs would take me. Do you have family here? Is this their home? No, this is Victor Spoils, a mansion of retired soldiers, or it was, but now me and a few others are borrowing it. As for the explosives, I was making that up. I just wanted to keep everyone else safe, and I didn't know if you were... The truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help. Can you? Of course, whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I'd better tell the others first, though. Wait here. This is everyone. Really, they're just 4 people. Licinia says you can be trusted, but these are desperate times. We'd be fools to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you to provide us with means of heating the place, as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your words. If that is too much to ask, then leave us be. Time to put my firewood gathering skills to use. Could you provide the spark with a little magic, Alize? We'll have fire burning in no time. May we build it under that gazebo? The what? Oh, you mean the bower. Yes, yes, do as you will. What is she thinking? Damn, they couldn't gather firewood by themselves? Lucinia inner turmoil is writ plain on her face, how the mighty are fallen. Sorry, I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all the running about, so I'll leave space around the fire for the others. As you can tell, they are in far worse state than me. We were planning to look for somewhere warmer or with more food, but they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? Alfie! Alfie, do your magic! Where is the music coming from? They have radio! They have radio. Technology. I can treat their frostbite and their wounds, but it will take time for the fire to do its work. Now would be good occasion to make use of Emmanuel's tinctures, the ones that can warm the body from the inside out. Would you make sure everyone gets one? The numbness is beginning to subside, though I suspect once the fire dies, it will return with a vengeance. Seep seep. Warming tincture? I've never heard of such a thing. No harm in trying. But tell me, have you heard aught of the city? The calling it seems absurd after what has happened. It's nothing but ruins now. The few buildings still standing offer no more than meager protection from wind and snow. Food production, water purification, the magitech that sustained us has come to grinding halt. What machina that remains operational cannot be run for the lack of ceruleum. Of course, Cerulean Engines is full of the stuff for all the good it does us. No one here knows the first thing about extraction or refinement. Both. Like, I mean, makes sense, like the actual normal citizen doesn't know how to do anything. All is well, yes, never better. Sip sip. Oh, what sweet liberation is this? Is it poison by any chance? It was a joke. If I laughed, is that I may not weep, so said the poet. And alas, my tears would freeze on my cheeks ere they fell. We are the blessed damned to bear witness to the fall of the great empire, while our brethren lie dead or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garlemald was no more. In a cacophony of gunfire, explosions, and screams was our beloved capital razed to the ground. From the rubble rose the disheveled remnants, their lavish finery caked in ash as they shuffled mindlessly towards the place. Each bearing fragments of stone or metal, or an offering perhaps to the architect of our destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the deranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. But I knew better than to plead with the horde. I fled with my health, if not my conscience preserved. Now I wait with my fellow cowards for our final judgment. What do you want? I want you to seep. Being gifts from the notorious and reliable Liminalian, it is highly doubtful this concoction will have the intended effect if only there are willing and, more importantly, unwitting volunteers whom to test it. I hope that helps. Tincture. May as well drink it, I suppose. Yeah, what is that? This? It's a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take it? We use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular, made with quality components crafted with the finest ore sourced from Locus Amoenus cities. Not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must either fled or ended up like all the others, because all we've been hearing is the same music being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon, and odds to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homelands of Locus Amoenus. We may have founded an empire in this frozen waste, but we always hope to take back what was once ours. 'Tis a solemn reminder that though we must suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varys lives, and that he speaks to us through our radios. I'm sorry, but Xenos killed him. Yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varys would not be defeated so easily. Yeah, it was not that easily. Homie was easily defeated. He was easily defeated by his son, yeah. But it was not that simple. What's that? It's a sip sip. I hope they don't get drunk. So this is what you gave others. Thank you, I'll save it for later. Actually, I have a few things to ask of you. Are you part of the group staying in Laterrum? I saw Legatus Virgilia troops heading towards the Magna Glaciers a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Hello, Roderick. Welcome to the stream. Camp Broken Glass, you call it, and Virgilia and her men are all here now. So how did you reach the Magna Glaciers? Did you cross the mountains on foot? Oh no, we actually flew on airships. Airships? Then there might be a way to... Destinia, where is everyone? There's someone else. Is something the matter? Yeah, you're hiding someone there. A voice from inside, you say. You must be imagining things. Everyone's out here. Perhaps a baby Almasty has found its way into the house. It wouldn't be the first time. Without the soldiers to scare them off, wild animals have been roaming closer to the settlements. Some have been known to attack people too. I just had an idea. If you and yours are strong enough to defeat Legatus, then surely a few beasts shouldn't pose a threat. If you have a mind to continue helping us, perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tappers living there, people whose job was to extract ceruleum. They still do, from what we can tell. I've already tried asking if they could share their fuel with us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange, lots of food, and that's something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach their den, we'd have to make our way past all those creatures. Would you be willing to go in our place? We only need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the offer still stands, that is... Oh, and I don't expect you to give up your own supplies, but there might be another way to pay the tappers. If it's ceruleum you need, the ceruleum you shall have. You best watch out for baby Almasties while we are away. Oh, yes, of course. If I see any, I'll be sure to shoo them away. To reach Tapper's Den, you'll have to cross the lake. The ice is thick enough to support a person's weight, but if you'd rather not take the risk, you'll need to take the long way around. Finding the entrance can be a bit tricky too, so it's easier to just look for someone standing guard outside. However you decide to head there, please be careful. I just head there straight. Just straight to the lake. It really looks like some oil rig, not gonna lie. It's like ceruleum, sort of like oil, I guess. That would make sense. Oh damn. Well, the address was easy to find. You could see it from far away. What was she talking about? Who goes there? How did you find us? What do you mean? I stand out like a sore thumb? If the purebloods over at Victor's Spoil hadn't given away our location, you'd never have found us. Purebloods? Those stuck-up arseholes, they thought they could come waltzing in here, demanding ceruleum with nothing to offer in return. Looks like the boots on the other foot now the capital's gone to shite. So, they resorted to sending you to negotiate? I know the game. So, Sword, if they think we'll give in to intimidation, they got another thing coming. Boh. Am I dead yet? I have the same question sometimes. There you are. Just after you left, Lucinia asked me to go and catch up with you in case you needed a hand. Someone must have let slip that I have a little experience in transporting battles of ceruleum. So, this is Tapper's Den. Well then, after you. Who are you? What happened to the guards? Well, we knocked them out. Eorzeans and rebels here to save the people of Garlemald. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why in the hell would you pass up this chance to put those imperial bastards to the sword? Let me guess, none of you are Guardian. You were brought here from other lands. Girabania, Yangsha, Bosja, Dalmascom, to name but a few. Some dragged here against our will, others fat bollocks about a better life, all put to work extracting ceruleum. All given the esteemed title of Anne, placing us firmly in the bottom rank of the latter. By the old hierarchy means nothing in the new Garlemald, says we. About the only thing that's escaped more or less unscathed in Cerulia engines, still sustaining us, and with our paymasters out of the picture. We hear you're experts in drawing up ceruleum from the bottom of the lake, but how can you do that if it's frozen over? Ha, wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. At any rate, it's not if ceruleum is used for much these days. What with the city in ruins? We take enough to power our heaters and have the surplus for later. And though it helps stave off the cold, it does sod all about our hunger unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure to tell your contingent we've got ceruleum by the barrelful. If they're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provisions they are willing to spare. We can certainly ask, but if you're all free to go now, why carry on living here? Free to go? Go where? I mean, he's right, like, it's a very long way back to Eorzea. How will they get there? You have to cross the ocean, and then the mountains, and then there's all this freezing land. Even if we manage to get back to our homelands, there'd be nothing left for us thanks to the Empire, and the knowledge and skills we acquired working here would practically be useless outside of Garlemald. So we're staying for the time being, long as there is a need for Cerulean. We'll find a way to get by, even if Garlemald, as we knew, it is gone for good. Gone for good? It's also sad. Regardless of what the Ilsabard contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, that would be a cause for celebration, while for others their whole life would have turned upside down. After all the atrocities committed by the Empire, perhaps it's for the best that it is consigned to history, but what of the ordinary people, their lives, their stories, should they be forgotten too? I suppose there'll be plenty of time to ponder that. For now, let's see about getting some ceruleum. And it really reminds me of Remember Us that we once lived. Jarek is amenable to making a deal. He reminds me of certain other Hrothgar from Shadowbringers, to be honest. So you come seeking ceruleum, have you? What, those purebloods up at Victor Spoil sent you? To turn to their enemy for help. They must be more desperate than I thought. Then again, Licinia got her little sister to think about. A sister? But we only saw Licinia and 3 men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there'd be any way to get it around here. I refused Licinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something to exchange, but I can't spare them a bottle worth of ceruleum. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, you hear? But I can't for the life of me think why Licinia would keep her sister's secret from us, but we can ask about that after we've delivered the ceruleum. Come on, let's hurry back. That's a very good question, like, why is she keeping her secret? There was a Moogie hiding in the wall. How did it not glow orange before, I wonder? How did they attack me? Like, I'm level 90 and very high level gear too. But who are these little guys? They're so funny. Snigavik! Oh my god. It's literally a snowman. Never thought that I would see Snigavik in Final Fantasy XIV. Monster attack when range is 10 levels higher. 10? Wasn't it 5? Yeah. It stands as far as I know. I see. Okay. This isn't right. It's too quiet. I would have thought Alfie would still be treating them by the fire, but they are nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search outside. They can't have gone far. Yeah, and where is Alfie? Like, what happens to him? Some don't attack. Yeah, some aren't, you know, angry. Huh? Alfie? Alfie, did you decide to kill them or something? They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear they fared rather worse than me. You can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are. Waiting in the wings for us to show weakness. Then in you swoop. Here to help, what rot, all a ploy to make us lower our guards. Let you in, put ourselves at your mercy, put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. Well, that's what you do, guys. You're the ones who put people in chains. So you just judge by yourselves. You're wrong, that's not what any of us want. Save the arguments for later, we've got bigger problem. I found empty medicine bottles and a bed that was still warm. It's true, Licinia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Away from you and yours, and if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'd never give up my people. Oh my god, they'll die. We're trying to help them, you idiot! Her sister's ill, the empty bottles prove it, so the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry, or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere, how could you let them go alone? To protect them from you? Oh yeah, it's better that they die in snow, right? You invade our homeland, tainted with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. Garlean should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them since the moment you arrived. This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Licinia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries and then theirs. I will join you in the search after. Alright, be careful. I mean, it's understandable you guys did that in old times, so they're still living in the past. Yeah, well, that was a very long time ago, like 800 years ago, when Garleans were shun away from Eorzea and they had to go here. And they couldn't do anything because they didn't have magics, right? They can't use magic. But right now it's different times. It's Garleans who are actually like bringing harm to the rest of the world and being occupiers. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. Footsteps. Two sets of fresh footprints, young women judging by the size. This is definitely them. Come on. Ah! Blue! Hello blue! Hello blue! Hello raiders! Shout outs to blue! Hello creepers! Hello blue! How was Bloodborne today? How was Bloodborne? Did you win blue? Are you winning blue? How far are you in the game? How are you feeling today? Blue, I'm eating healthy today. Sure, Mickey, sure. Hello, Grapples on YouTube. Hello, shiny raids. Hello, Mimi-chan, begin chat. Hello. How was gaming, Blue? Did you have fun? Were you winning? Wait, did I go the wrong way? No. All good. I'm eating veggie soup. Oh yeah, he is actually eating healthy. We are proud of you. It was nice gaming today. Made some nice progress. Good, good. Hope you don't have to grind too much for vials and for bullets. And I'm happy that you made some good progress and enjoyed gaming. Hope you're feeling better today. The trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this road as not to leave footprints. I can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts, and I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Alphinaud's help, but we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. Oh boy. I'll have to probably will do a bit tonight before Eve. Oh man. So hardworking. So hardworking and grinding. How about you, Final Fantasy? Well, I finally reached Garlemald. This is a region of occupiers of the evil empire. So we are in the war arc. We are in the war arc, and currently we found some people, some refugees of the Seth Empire that are not willing to cooperate, even though they are dying from cold and lack of food. But yeah, going through the game a little bit. I'm not very productive because I failed stealth missions way too many times. I don't think that there are people that failed so many times in stealth mission. Oh, there's Wiggy. Wait, are you in the Ancients glam? Are you wearing Ancients glam? Really? It's okay, stealth missions are not always easy. I'm not made for those. I'm not made for those. Oh yeah, Wiggy is in the Ancients glam. And with 2B mask. Ah, Spinny Spinny. Spinny Spinny Wiggy. But yeah, if you need to go and get some rest after the stream, then absolutely feel free to do so. Get something to drink, something to eat, pet Neko or give him food, or I guess send him to space if he was behaving poorly. Get some good rest after the stream. Let's get back to the empty bottle. Doesn't it remind you of something or someone? I mean, I didn't see the mask specifically. I don't know whose mask it is. But I mean, Ancients and Ascians are the same thing, so... the mask is from Emmet's Health. Oh, really? Bo? I forgot how his mask looks like. I thought it didn't have nose. Like how wholesome is Miggy every time he's next to you and he does emote reactions with the characters. And he also dresses on the occasion. He changes his clothes depending on my place in the story. The empty bottle smells faintly of alcohol. The thin coating of dirt indicates it has been here for some time. This is unlikely to have any connection to Licinia and her sister. Bo? Bo? Okay, actually, I think that's character configuration or system. Sound graphics? Display... No? Oh. Maximum? No, quantity is better, just let's leave it at normal, but range... Let's have... Play. Oh yeah, I can see further away now. That's good. That's very good. Need to see your reaction, but I tried to keep it a bit away so I don't despair the stream with orange name. Sometimes it's hard to find the game, but usually he's very noticeable because his name is orange for me. Unless he is in the party with me, then his name becomes blue, so it's not that noticeable. Oh, shiny, shiny! Fresh blood, okay. That sounds promising. It looks like a lot of blood. The blood staining the snow appears to be fresh. Judging by amount, the victim may have been severely wounded. The trail of blood leads southeastwards. Zoblin. I see someone, I see some silhouettes. Oh, that's another player. Oh my god, her sister was tiny. They died? Did they die? And the radio. The two bodies are already cold. Oh, those stupid... They're so stupid. Because they thought that we would kill them. Instead, they killed themselves. I'm sorry guys, but you're late.
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked.
Damn, the radio also adds on the atmosphere.
No. Why wouldn't they?
Because they believe we are the enemy, not friends.
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have... I should have...
Alfie's always blaming himself. Immediately.
We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
It's crazy dark, this part. Yeah.
But neither did they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
Yeah, like, they are making it worse. But is it good to leave things as they are, right? This moment really hits hard.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
Oh boy, I do hope that there will be no more deaths like that. There must be something we could have done, but what? Should we have never come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? Well, maybe for a day or two, but they would eventually die actually without food and warmth, especially the sick sister. Alfina's resolve may be shaken, but he has not forgotten his duty. We have already caused enough harm here. Let us return to the camp before we cause more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them, someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is make our report to Lucia and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let us linger here no more. Come. Oh well, since it's Garlemald, I will teleport. Alice and Alfino tell me they have finished their preliminary search for survivors, but refrains from saying much more than that. Clearly they are reluctant to provide details. Might I ask for your account? Oh boy. You may. I actually wanted to do winter outfit, but I could not find.
Thank you for your report.
It's okay, maybe it's okay. I guess the Ancients outfit, the Emmet outfit, will come in handy later too. I suppose that there'll be a lot more to do with Hydaelyn and Venet. Thank you for your report.
We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald.
Okay. What did we learn?
The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, Took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
He's a demon himself.
What better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
Oh, that's fair conclusion.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
Wait, House Brutus was supporting both sides?
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
Damn.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers.
Well, that's when the tower rose up. If they heard the sound from the ground, that's the tower appearing. They all got tempered.
But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams.
In the dreams?
May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
We have something to show you all.
It's the radio.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence.
Oh, okay. That makes sense why those guys didn't get tempered.
The picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the civil war would have been spared.
Yeah, it all makes sense
no wonder
now.
Licinia kept it close.
My friends, I must speak with you. A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I think we do.
Well, who's this fellow?
Who do we have here?
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
Both? What homeland? It's all in shambles.
I am Lucia Junius, a Temple Knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Iulus Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this.
Sorry for asking. Don't be sorry, Nepo. I think maybe you just didn't see your messages yet.
Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours.
Oh, your commander is not
If
tampered?
you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
Oh, by 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
And... Alfie?
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
The sister's death really shook them. I'm going with you. What would your mother say if I let you two go by yourselves? Exactly. Amelians would not let me leave.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Couple of children and what? A cell sword? Is this an insult?
Bro, those are the richest children of this world. And that Silsor is the champion of Eorzea.
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
Hello, Kay. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. How are you doing? You will be received as invited guests, and so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Your safe return takes precedence above all else. Remember this. Thancred, in particular, will be worried sick if you're gone too long. May the Fury watch over and keep you. Oh, here is Jules. No, this guy looks annoying. Are you and the children ready? I'll explain the route once we are outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. I'd expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation. think I was in hospital sometimes, but I feel better now. And how are you? Damn, that sounds rough. Hope everything is well. I am doing okay. Being mostly tired, but finally in Endwalker. Finally reached Garlemald and looking forward to see how this expansion unfolds, how the story unfolds and how it all ends. Alright, this is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill, then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4. Children in the leads. I want you where I can see you. We do have names, you know. I'm Aliza and he's Alphinaud, and last but not least, there is Isu. Isu? Where have I heard that before? No matter, Alphinaud and Aliza will watch the road ahead while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying about there being many dangers, so you're to run, not saunter, run towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal is off. Should any creatures bar the way, we go around them. Ready to make a dash for the station? Whoa. You're going, guys? Thank God the bear did not go after us. We must be around. If we follow this, it should lead to the station. Spirit won't attack us, right? Better not draw attention. Oh yeah. You're right. I better release the grid. That's the station, I presume. Please, Alize, don't make the guy angry. I bet that was Boogie flying. Oh boy. This is it, the first time that is. How? There was shadow. There was shadow. Shadow of someone flying on a mount. Good, it looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No, we stop in here so I can check for pursuers. Since it appears you're kept to your side of the bargain, we can carry on. This guy. North of the station is Regio Domorum, one of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets. God. You scared the shit out of me, Boogie. They'll tear us to shreds if given the chance. Keep close to wandering off, understood? The last bastion. Julius knows only too well that danger lurks around every corner. From here we'll be heading northeast. Keep to the left of the railway. While the route itself is straightforward, getting past the hordes unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons at the ready. They would attack their own countrymen? Aye, they spare their own but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Though we try to avoid detection, the chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I will lead the way, but in the event we are seen, you are to fight them off. And those two will follow, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. Well, I doubt they will be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back. I will not take the chance. With that said, let us proceed. This is worth the clip. Sure, feel free to clip. Feel free to clip. Less work for me. Less work for me. I see why your comrades chose you. Julius, our contingent has a curse for the afflicted, or tempered as we call them. A cure, not curse. Your people would need to be taken into custody that we may administer the treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. Is that so? For all I know, your treatment would simply force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they are no longer our people, they're beyond saving. Those who thought differently tried to reason with them were butchered for their bleeding hearts. Come, we have to keep moving. Oh, another one. No. Really, being stunned? Are you serious? Thank you, Frey, for helping. Looks like we're not being followed. We'll continue onwards. I think being able to summon Frey is like one of the coolest skills they could have added. Thank you. I meant what I said. These people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before only out of desire to remain undiscovered, and that is still the higher priority. We should continue to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. Keep following the railway. Oh, next to the Eatherite, okay. Sorry, but the scare was not my attention. It's fine, don't worry, it's no worries. All good. That was funny. Oh, damn. Tempered Imperial. These guys are beyond saving, that's for sure. Look at what they have become. Would you still stand here and claim that they can be cured? Those exposed to vast quantity of primal seawater may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. Then you admit it. Now that you have seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you will think twice before speaking of a cure. Bro, but if they aren't transformed, they can be still cured. What the hell? Did that guy listen? Are all Imperials so annoying? Oh, I guess that Eatherite is like underground. We're almost there. You have kept your side of agreement, so I will keep mine. This way. This is Tertium, one of Garlemald's largest stations. It now serves as our headquarters. I have already sent the twins ahead. I will be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of stairs. Bottom of stairs? Will they try to kill us? Theodora? Clearly has no intention of speaking with you. Alright. More people. Welcome back, Blue. What you numbing? Share. I also want to numb something, to be honest. I'll probably have some crackers with cream cheese. Yeah, that's their underground station. That was a subway. It's plain to see why they chose this as their base of operation. They could have done a lot worse, even so I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Indeed, and if Julius was willing to make the perilous journey to Camp Broken Glass in search of food, their own supplies must be all but exhausted. They may be shielded from wind and snow, but it's still bitterly cold. Much like Victor's spoils, it must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Oh boy, lower your voices. While you may be here as my guest, the others will not take kindly to your presence. I had some fries and kebab leftovers from today's lunch, so I ate those. Share, please. I would like some fries and kebab too. My commander is in the locomotive, over there. But I hope you enjoyed the nummies. Had sushi today, still feel full. Damn. I would like to. I guess I'm just hungry. They're sleeping on their subway looks pretty nice and cozy, actually. It looks kind of nice. My arm is killing me. Go buy you new fresh one. Thank you, Blue. Thank you. I'm glad I would just enjoy sleeping on the subway. Not sure. And they have the same radio playing.
These are their chosen representatives.
Feels illegal. That's why you would like it?
Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander.
Who?
Lord Quintus Vankina, Legatus of the First Legion.
Oh damn, that's a big figure.
The first? I had no idea you had survived.
This guy?
We lost our emperor.
You don't
our
like him?
city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable.
Oh, we kind of don't profit from your suffering, actually.
Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned. Conquest and empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us
I'll new
grow
outfit.
and prosper.
Just for this
Much blood has
area.
been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
Because this area is super cold, so everyone is wearing warm outfits. Except me, of course, because I got a very ugly coat and I will never wear it.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here.
If only you'd see Y'shtola's coat, it's so beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful. I would wear it in real life. But no, my character gets the ugliest thing ever. Not even cute coat like Alfie and Alizé. I had that he and the sister dressed the same. Well, I mean, it was easier for Tataru to make two coats, because Tataru, the little Lalafell in pink clothes, she's like a bookkeeper of our company. And she's a crafter. She makes everything. And she also sews clothes, so she made clothes for everyone. And for me, she made the ugliest thing ever.
Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit.
Well, you see, there are like a lot of big towers all around the world, and we suspect that if we defeat the biggest tower, they all will disappear, you know?
If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat.
How ugly is this gun? I will show you. I'll show you. Luckily it's not Twins' mom who made the clothes. They would be even same color. True, like in Realm Reborn, you could not understand who is who. At all. They look identical.
And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference. To make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that.
I mean, he says that like they would be, you know, humiliated if they accept the help, but bro, what other options do you really have? Like, will you just die in the snow and cold? Like, you can't survive on your own. And there is no more empire. It all fell apart.
What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald?
Unity, you say? By oppressing other people? By making slaves?
Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage?
No, you
that
enslave
our
people.
Ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils. That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope.
Oh, that's quite a
It
sad
seems
answer.
There is nothing more to say on the matter.
Oh, really? You think he will kill us?
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
Oh.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition.
Hands up at me.
Collar them.
Collar? What does that mean? Are you making slaves of us?
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop. Keep away from that one. The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed. Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
Boo. Crazy.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
For peace, because even the most bitter adversary may one day see reason. On the coldest, blackest of nights, meager through it may be, you must share the warmth of our fire. Ice to my pupils, the champions be scared. Yeah, be scared of me.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be. You will be their warden. Take them away.
He's like with eyes.
Yes, sir.
With eyes as big as saucers. Like, what? Me? Oh boy. Well, I think I will end it here for today. I wonder if I can attune. Neither it is not responding. Oh, it is what it is. But yeah, I think it would be a great time for me to get some nummies and get some rest. I can't yet. Yeah, this area is not allowing me to attune. Oh, Moogie found a nice place. But it shows me that there is like a moon sign here, so it's safe for me to log out here. So yeah, it is what it is. Let me just... Can I not jump up on these? Wait, I can still go into one of these places, right? No, there are too many people. I wonder if there are less people in the other train. Can I even go in the other train? No. They have a little shop area. Oh, we can. I can just sit on the waiting bench. So I could end the stream in peace. Ew, people! Good job. When will you and Moogie do those jumpy challenges again? Oh damn. I wish I would do it now, but it's kind of a big pain to get back here. Maybe tomorrow I will do one, yeah. And I'm feeling tired as well. So yeah, let me see if I could raid anyone. I'm just curious. I mean, yeah, I haven't gone to Gold Saucer for quite a while now, to be honest. Yeah. Would be good to check it for months, you're right. Also, they're kind of timed. They happen once every 20 minutes. And I'm not sure if I would be able to get one. They are also random. But yeah, we can raid Blue. Yes, it's a good time to raid Blue indeed. But we will raid Chloe. We will raid Chloe and Chloe's streaming, so it's a good time to raid her. Oh yeah, thank you for the stream, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream and watching me go through Endwalker. I didn't do much today, actually. Like, what is it? Just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 9 quests. It's not that many, but I guess it's still good insights into the Garlemald. And tomorrow I hope to continue. Tomorrow I hope I get through a bit more. But anyway, I'm wishing you guys to have a lovely rest of your day. Enjoy Saturday and have a good Sunday. I like how someone just joined me. And yeah, see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow approximately same time as today I will stream and we will continue. Bye bye everyone, good rest, stay awesome and kind, and stay comfy in your boxes. See you.